really a deep threat for TCU all year long.
Nate McCashland with the kickoff. And that'll be a fair catch made. It'll come out to the 25-yard line for Abilene Christian. Want to apologize for some of the...
It should have been 41-20.
Stone Earl under pressure. Tries to escape and goes down. Is sacked back inside the 30. Marcus Deal, the sack for the Horned Frogs. Minutes to go in the opening quarter. Josh Hoover throws for the outside, and it's caught. The adjustment Jordan Dwyer makes along the sideline. First. Hoover rolling out. Throws for the end zone. Diving! Waiting for a signal. Yes! Touchdown TCU! To win the starting job at Abilene Christian. Earl looking, buying time, then throws back across the field. And a short game to Eddie Henry.
We talked about it, man. It's just, he's a different player.
Here's Jeremy Payne now in a running back. Play action from Hoover. Pumps. Throws over the middle open. Eric McAllister racing out across the 40-yard line. As TCU is outgaining Abilene Christian 200-40 in total offense. A little trickery and the handoff, and it's Jeremy Payne skipping it to the outside. Breaking tackles is Payne down the sideline into the red zone.
Veteran offensive line.
Into the end zone. Trent Battle, touchdown TCU.
Low in the shoulder. The offensive line creating the space.
TCU showing blitz here on third down. Stone Earl, pressure picked up, and the slant, it's caught, first down and more. Racing up the field, penalty marker is down as Javon Gibson bursting down the field, and Abilene Christian's biggest play of the night.
A lot of momentum.
Third and Arlington to go. Earl, the deep ball, down the sideline, and it is caught, first down. Just past midway point of quarter two. Earl under pressure. Sack wrapped up and brought down. A little bit inconsistent leading up to this game, but they have responded, played great, and they find the end zone again. Second time for Ed Small tonight.
Ed Small. What a story. You're going to see it right here. Look the safety off. Nice little pump fake, and then just a laser to the young freshman.
There you see Kevorian Barnes heading into the locker room early for TCU, who's injured on that last drive. And through the line and a burst, and Rovon Banks Jr. Nice. 3rd and 11. TCU showing blitz. They were offside, a free play for the Wildcats. And the deep ball and adjusting for the underthrown ball. J.B. Mitchell III with the catch. And Nick Holt on the defensive side. Those are two high-level coordinators at an FCS school. Is tripped up and going down. It's a sack. Stone Earl tripped up by Ansel Denba. 3rd and 7 for Stone Earl.
Zero defense.
Defense optional. Wide open over the middle. And hitting the tight end, Eddie Henry in stride. First down, Abilene Christian, and a big play for the Wildcats.
Landon Roten. Nice block up front.
And Banks into the end zone. Touchdown, Abilene Christian. Todd, they find the end zone.
They sure enough do. I mean, the offensive line, fantastic job. Can they continue with a foot on the gas here in the second half?
Without Kevorian Barnes and the handoff, it's Jeremy Payne for TCU. But the one thing I will say, to spend time at USC and a number of stops, former head coach at Idaho, is Hoover on 3rd and long, and he finds Joseph Manjack. Down the sideline, Manjack for TCU, and he's run out inside the 30.
Remember now, TCU lost a couple super talented players at receiver, and so for them to get a guy like Manjack is huge.
Underthrown ball coming back for it. Touchdown. Jordan Dwyer for TCU. 21 yards and the 4th touchdown pass for Josh Hoover.
You saw Tyson Williams there complaining about the push off and looking for the OPI, but not going to find it with a...
You put that thing down yet? On the ground, Rovon Banks Jr., the ball carrier, bursts through the line, gets to the second level, and he's into TCU territory.
He might need a little oxygen after this drive.
Play action, looking deep to the outside, and adjusting, and the catch is made. Jed Castles for the Wildcats. Stone Earl, play action, pressure off the edge, and sacked back near the 20. pressure off the edge. And the left-footed kicker. High snap, and the kick on the way, and it is good. 35-9 now TCU with the lead. And the kickoff from Kyler Meskey. And this is John Denman on the return for the Horned Frogs. To the outside, the freshman. 30, down the sideline, and he gets run out of bounds near midfield. Only the kicker. In the corner for Abilene Christian leads them defensively in tackles, but some space, and this time connecting with Jordan Dwyer. With John Denman in the backfield with him. And they'll run it straight ahead, and the freshman Denman into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. Second rushing score for the Horned Frogs tonight. So in rhythm tonight. And again, they find the end zone.
Again, this is beautiful up front, and as a freshman,
ACU just across midfield. Good protection for Earl. And he was able to get it complete somehow. He finds J.B. Mitchell to third. First down.
The rock between four receivers, that was good.
Escaping. Earl looking. Throws back across the grain into the end zone. Touchdown. Edie Henry for Abilene Christian.
There it is.
In the first couple of games, they lost 35-7. And last week against Stephen F. Austin, didn't throw a touchdown pass in a 28-20 win, where they got down 14-0. And some trickery, and the ball comes out, and running it back the other way is TCU, but the officials throwing the hands up. The two-point conversion try is good as Bud Clark racing back the other way for the 2 points he thinks for TCU. But
passing yards, 1,928 passing yards as well.
Bunch formation for Seals. Throws it the other way, and it's underthrown and intercepted. And picked off by Abilene Christian, and a great read on it by Noah Mangum, the corner.
Continue to pray for those families suffered loss.
Touched so many lives, unfortunately. And heartbreaking when you hear the stories, and great to see the programs honor those. And the deep ball, it's complete, and a big play goes to Dallas Dudley.
Bright future.
Third and goal for Stone Earl. For the end zone, caught, touchdown. J.B. Mitchell the third. TCU with 6:40 to go. Trying to put the finishing touches on.
Now you have a lot of weight in your schedule, so it actually works in your favor. But to your point, you could you drop one of those, and that could be hurtful.